Hello everyone, my name is Halo's Legacy, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do a professional 3D text object in Cinema 4D. This works for 11.5 as far as I know of. It probably works for 11, or 12 and 11. So let's get started. So to make it an actual 3D text, you need text. I'm going to go to the squiggly thing with the plus on the end and click text. Go down here to where it should be on object, so you just click that right there. Highlight this and name it whatever you want, because this is what it's going to be. The text is going to be up here. I'm going to name it Legacy HD. I'm going to have the font as Harabara. That is my favorite font. It's on dafont.com, DAFONT.com. And this little dot with the arrows around it, you can move that around to move the camera for when you finally save it. That looks about right. So now, to make it actually 3D, click on this green box, click ExtrudeNURBS, then take the text, drag it up with the arrow, with the box underneath it, let go, so it becomes 3D. Once it becomes 3D, you're going to click on ExtrudeNURBS up here, so it's highlighted, and click on Object up there, and right here, this is how actually thick the 3D-ness of the object goes back. So we're going to make this about 100 just for demonstrational purposes for this video. So as you can see, it goes back some like that. And for this video, we're going to do cap, fillet cap, cap, fillet cap. So at the start, it's going to be a drop-down bar, make it fillet cap, and same thing. So it becomes like this outline. So after you do that, you want to go down here, click File, Shader, and click any of these. We're going to be changing the color of it anyways. Double click that, click Diffuse, and then change it to the color you want the primary color to be. I'm making it red for this video because I like red. So you make red, and as you notice, it'll be shiny. That makes it a nice little reflection on the text. We're going to double click on the second one, make this black. So it's like a shiny black. So we're going to drag the black onto our ExtrudeNURBS like that. And then drag red on there also. And make red the second one. So first one's black, second one's red. Then when you click on red, go down to selection under the tag bar. Do capital C1, then click off of it. And that'll make it have a black background instead of a full red or full black. So it looks pretty nice there. So if we click this button right here, the movie thingy, you can see that it's all red, and you can't see it because the background's black. So to fix that black background, I'm going to go to this cube looking thing, click plane, and we're going to just delete that and just hold the 9 button. Put it in here, do the same exact thing. So it's as big as it can be. So it just keeps going on. Then we're going to take our text, move it upwards if any part of the text goes underneath the plane. So we're going to move up here just a little bit. There we go. So now, if you click this, now you can see that there is just a little bit of reflection right here and right here, and there is a gray plane in the background. So what we're going to do next, we're going to take this light, and we're going to take the blue arrow, move it backwards, like this, move it up. So now it kind of lights up everything. When we click this, you can see that it kind of lights up this whole area, and you can kind of see it floating there. But for these purposes, if you want to keep it like this and make it have a black background, and it'll just be black and white, you're going to go to General, or no, not General, my bad. I'm going to click on Shadow. I'm going to click Shadow Maps Soft. Basically what that's going to do is it's going to enable shadows that reflect on everything on the ground. So now when we click on this, you'll see that the light casts shadows in the background. And you can mess around with this as much as you want. You can bring the text downward to make the shadows move. But for this video, you can either keep it like this and just be finished, or you can click shadows again. I'm going to click none. I'm going to keep all this here, and then I'm going to go to light. We're going to hold that down, and we're going to click floor. Now, we're going to have this floor down right here. What you want to do is, you want to click this, the two orange arrows over here. You want to click those. And then you're going to take them and make this until when it says just about 90. So 90.7 is basically as good as we're going to get. So then you're going to click these arrows, make it go backwards. Like that. So the floor is like that. Now we're going to take our text, and then let's just render this first to show you what it'll look like. So it adds a white background to it, like that. So let's say you wanted a whole white background, which is what we're going to be doing for this video. You're going to be clicking on the ExtrudeNURBS in the text. You're going to move those up high enough in the camera angle that you won't be able to see the floor down there. Move this around just a little bit to tweak it. So we can just show you what it will look like now. So now without the light up there with it, it gets really dark, and you can't really see the white that well, but you can see that it reflects really well. The black has a really nice reflection coat on it. Now we're going to take the light down there, take the little green arrow, I'm going to drag that up right with it like it was before. Back this up just a little bit. See if I can. There we go. Back this up quite a bit. Now if we click render, it lightens up the whole object quite a bit. And you can see it looks pretty nice. I mean, it's pretty reflective and stuff like that. So just for this, I'm going to be moving this out just a little tiny bit more so we can see the whole thing. There we go. So now for the final render, for the final thing, I'm going to click this little button right to this. And it's going to start adding these little blocks to it. And it will take a second. But since it's only one individual text object we made, it's only going to take a couple seconds. So once you have this finally like this, you're going to click File, Save As, make this JPEG, or anything you're familiar with, whatever you want it. We're going to make this still image. Everything looks just about fine. And you're going to save it to where you want it to be saved to. I'll name this Legacy HD. Let's save that. And I'm going to replace it because I just made one. So we have this text. So that is how you make a professional looking 3D text object in Cinema 4D. Now before we go, I'm going to show you my render settings. So if you go to General, it's full render. Output 1280 by 720. Everything else is self-explanatory. Save I never really tweak with. Everything below it I never really tweak with either. So, like I said before, this is how you make a professional 3D looking text object in Cinema 4D 11.5, 12, and 11. Thank you. My name is Hills Lacey, and I am signing out.